Hi everyone. So today we are going to start revision for the lesson Eating Habits of Animals. It's exactly lesson 3 in your textbook, Eating Habits of Animals. So vocabulary. So in your notebook some vocabulary words you people were written now. Please take your EVS notebook, check the spelling. If you did any mistake, please correct now itself. Okay. So I hope you have all taken your EVS classwork notebook. Shall we start? Yes. So eating habits of animals. Roman letter 1, vocabulary. The first word what you have written was feeding. Feeding. Feeding means what? The process of taking food is feeding. See, some food items, what we will do, we will chew and we will swallow. Some food items we have to drink. Some food items we are licking. Isn't it? For example, if you are eating chapati or puri, what you are doing, you have to chew the food and you have to swallow. Okay. Suppose if you are eating an ice cream, what you will do? Whether you are chewing the ice cream, no, we are licking and eating, isn't it? And for example, if you want to have orange juice, what you will do? You will drink, isn't it? No need to chew or no need to lick and all. Okay, so some food items, what we are doing, we are eating in a kind of swallowing. Some food items we are chewing. Some food items we are grinding, and some food items we are lapping. So there are so many different kinds of process of taking the food is there. So that process of food is generally called as feeding. So feeding means nothing but the process of intake of food. That is called what? Feeding, sorry. The second word is gnawing. Gnawing, it's a one of the process of feeding mechanism. Gnawing means the animals like squirrel and rabbit, they have sharp front teeth, isn't it? So with the help of those teeth, what it will do, it will eat their food. That process, that method is called gnawing. Squirrels, rabbits have short front teeth and they use those teeth to eat their food. Especially they have to eat they like to eat nuts, carrots and all, isn't it? So they use their front teeth to break that food and they will eat the food. So that process of eating is there, no? That is called what? Gnawing. Used to say nibbling the food. Nibble means what? That is using the front teeth we will use it to do. Okay, that is gnawing. Grinding means mixing the food. So you know grinder in your home, your mom used it to grind the mixture of rice and dal, isn't it? What it will do, what is the process of grinding? The grinder, what it will do, it will grind, it will mix the food and it will make that rice into a very smooth batter, isn't it? So grinding is also one of the methods of feeding. The next word is producers. Producers means one who produce, they are called producers. For example, plants are generally called as producers. Why? Because plants alone make their own food. We human being and animals are all depend on those plants, isn't it? We can't able to make our own food. We depend either plants or animals, isn't it? So plants are generally called as producers because they are preparing their own food. Consumers, the next word is consumers. What do you mean by consumers? A person, one who consumes the food, they are consumers. Consume means taking the food, consuming, eating the food. It is generally called consume, that is consumers. Who are producers? One who are producing the food, they are producers. One who are consuming the food, they are consumers. Lapping is also one of the methods of feeding. Lapping means what? uh, having the liquid item with the help of the tongue, no, that is called lap. For example, if you see cat, dog and all, if you pour milk, what they will do, they use their tongue and they will lap that milk, no, they will use their tongue to drink that milk. That is, that process, that method is lapping. Okay. Interdependence means depending for the both organism, that is between the two object is called inter meaning between. So dependence means what? Need of. Dependence mean need of. So interdependence. The next word is proboscis. Proboscis is a long tube which you can see in butterflies, mosquitoes and all. See, but if you take butterflies, you can able to see a two long strings will be present. That is called proboscis. With the help of that string will only they use it to collect the nectar from the plant. Okay. So proboscis is nothing but a long tube which is used to drink honey, to suck honey. It's not suck honey by the butterfly, no. That is called proboscis. Next word is endanger. Endanger means at the risk of. The organisms which are at the risk of their life, no, they are called endangered animals. That is going to, if soon it is going to become extinct. Okay. Then extinct. What do you mean by extinct? Which is not present now. Already it was there, but now there is no animal. For example, if you take dinosaur, it is an extinct animal because dinosaur was lived 5,000 years ago, isn't it? But now there is no dinosaur at all. So the animal which was lived before, but at present there is no such trace of animal now. They are called extinct animals. What about endangered animals? The animals, those who are going to become extinct, that is at the risk of, no, they are called endangered animals. Then predator. Predator. What do you mean by predator? An animal which eats other animal, no, they are called predators. An animal which eats other animal, they are called what? Predators. For example, lion eats deer. So what is the predator? I told animal which is going to eat other animal is predator. So lion is going to eat the deer. So who is that? Who is the predator here? Lion. Okay. The next one, prey. The animal which is the food of the animal, no, that is prey. For example, same example, lion and deer. Deer is going to be the food of the lion, no. So the food of the animal is called prey. So deer is the prey. Okay, so predator meaning what? An animal which eats other animal is called predator, and the food of the animal which is going to be its food, no, that they are called as prey. So I repeat all the words again. Please check your spelling. Feeding, gnawing, grinding, producers, consumers, lapping, interdependence, proboscis, endanger, extinct, predator, prey. Okay, so vocabulary very important. Try to write the correct spelling with your correct pronunciation. If your pronunciation will be good only, your spelling you never make mistake. Otherwise, definitely you will make some mistakes. Okay, shall we go to the next heading, that is Roman letter 2, group of words. So in your notebook you have written 4 group of words. Let's have a quick look on that one. The first one, mode of eating. Mode of eating meaning way of eating. Next, beasts of burden, chewing the curd, a long sticky tongue. Group of words means we are going to write words in a form of group. There is some continuous words we are going to write. Okay, shall we go to the next one? Fill in the blanks. See, fill in the blanks, most of the filling the blanks we have discussed in vocabulary only. Okay, let's see. First one, an animal which eats other animal is called as dash. So animal which eats other animal is called what? Predator. An animal taken as food by predator is called as prey. So for that you can remember the example lion eats deer. Okay. Dance is a process by which animals obtain their food. Feeding is a process. I told you, what do you mean by feeding? Feeding is nothing but the intake of food. So which process the animal is obtain their food? By feeding. A snake doesn't have dash. A snake doesn't have teeth. Butterflies and mosquitoes have a feeding tube in place of mouth is called proboscis. I told butterflies are having a long stick, a long tube-like structure. No, why? To suck the honey. They are called as proboscis. The next heading is question and answer. So, question and answer. First question: what is the difference between a horse, monkey, and a rabbit based on their eating habits? What is the difference between a horse, monkey, and rabbit based on their eating habits? So, here the animals were given. So, we are going to write what is the difference between their eating habits. If you take horse, they have sharp teeth because to they have mostly they eat grass and leaves, isn't it? So with the help of sharp teeth they eat grass and leaves, and they have wide and flat back teeth. So there is some teeth are present at the back side, they are very wide and flat. Why? To chew the food. Okay. And if you take monkey, they are also having front teeth, they are sharp like carnivores, and flat back teeth like carnivores to chew the food. And if you take rabbit, they have sharp and long front teeth. Why? To gnaw the food. In vocabulary also we have discussed, isn't it? Okay. Question number 2. What do omnivores eat? Give 2 examples of them. So what do you mean by omni? First of all, omni means all. Vorous means eater. So animals which eat both plants and flesh of other animals, no, they are called as omnivores. Okay. For example, bear, pig, human being, chimpanzee, crow, robin, everything. Okay. The next question, give 2 differences between plant eating and flesh eating animals. Plant eating means what? Animals which eat only plants and plant sources are called plant eating animals. Flesh eating meaning the animals which eat the flesh of other animals are called flesh eating. So plant eating animals also called herbivores. Flesh eating animals also called carnivores. Plant eating animals eat only plant sources. Here, flesh eating animals feed on other animals. So, here some examples were also given: deer, goat, cow, giraffe, zebra. And for flesh eating animals, lion, wolves, tiger. Question number 4. How does a frog catch its prey? So I told that what is prey? Prey is nothing but the food taken by the animal. The food of the animal is called prey. So how the frog is going to catch its prey? Because frog has a long sticky tongue to catch insects. So what is the prey? Insects. It spots an insect, sticks out tongue and catches the insect. Then it rolls the tongue back into its mouth. So like this manner only frog is used to catch its prey. What do you understand by chewing the cud? Animals swallow the food after chewing, and later they bring back the food into their mouth from stomach and chew it slowly. This activity is called chewing the cud. Chewing the cud. See, there are some animals, what they will do, they will first swallow the food. Later, after some time, it will bring the food back to its again back into their mouth from the stomach and chew it slowly. This process is called chewing the food. Used to see in cow, buffaloes, and all. So even though they will say during if they are sitting simply, also they use it to chew their mouth because they are having the cud. What is a food chain? Explain. See, here some alignment problems is there. Okay, a chain formed by animals depending on their food habits is called food chain. So, for example, I told grass is eaten by the deer, and deer is eaten by lion. So it's a continuous, it's a chain. It goes on. So it is a given. An example were given. So grass, I told that they will produce their own food. So they are producer. Deer can't produce their own food. They depend on grass. So they are consumer one. And lion is going to eat the deer. So they are considered as consumer two. What is the difference between lapping and gnawing? Explain with the help of an example. Lapping. Animals use their tongue to lap the food. They are called lapping. Animals use their teeth to nibble their food. That is called gnawing. So some examples were also given. See, I'm going so fast because we don't have that much time for revision. So just check the spelling in your notebook, correct? If you find any mistake, then you study in your notebook as it is. Okay. How are animals, human beings, and plants interdepend on each other? Plants, animals, and human beings are interdependent on each other for their food, gaseous exchange, protection, shelter, etc. Here, animals, it should come little right hand side. Okay, so all these three are interdependent with each other. Can any food chain be complete without plants? Why or why not? Do you think any food chain will complete? No, because plants are the only sources, because they are the producers. If there are no producers, then what the consumers will eat? Imagine if there is no plant in the world, then what we used to eat? Whether we can eat only non-veg and we can live survive? No. So food chain cannot be completed without plants, because reason is given. Plants are the only source to make their food. Animals and human beings depend on plants for their food. Okay, so with this, lesson 3 has been over. See, go through your lesson one more time in your notebook, study thoroughly, and revise yourself. Okay, thank you.